where to begin and how to start. I figured today would be a great day to introduce you to this channel. It is fairly new. Well, as of right now, it's fairly new. I've been posting some videos starting in the spring, predominantly consistently in the spring, highlighting the NICA mountain bike races that our son was involved with and trying to capture for the other teammates, other families, what was happening. I mean, selfishly, it was for me and my family, my extended family, to share what has been going on. If you see me look down, it's because I do have a notepad, because I just don't want this to be a rambling thing, because those who know me know that I can just go on and on and on, not because I like the sound of my own voice, but just because I've been fortunate enough to see a lot of things, do a lot of things, be exposed to a lot of different people, and those life experiences, sharing them with others has always been something that was core to my friends group, my family, and anybody else that I've been associated with, either professionally or non-professionally. So Just Enough Hope, you'll see it in the intro and the outro of the videos that I have been making most recently. And I thought I should give you a little bit of backstory on what exactly that is, and I can go into more depth in future videos, but it is the result of me and a former coworker, and there was a third person in that conversation that constantly had communication, right? Face-to-face, IM, email. Sometimes it was just a glance or a look, right? Like you had this great working relationship and an outside of work friendship as well, and we were constantly talking about the things that we wanted to do, whether that was overcoming something at work, cultural, technology, budget, timeline, right? All of the impossibilities that make delivering some things on time faster than what it actually takes, right? Like there was just this feeling that we could get it done, and I forget the exact circumstances, but at some point in the day, Just Enough Hope came to be a thing, and we started attaching it, me, Jason, and Devin, we started attaching Just Enough Hope to the tagline, either as a hashtag or just a quip that, you know, we can do this, Just Enough Hope, right? And that was kind of our tongue-in-cheek way of saying it'll never happen, but we're going to try anyway. So we've kept that theory, Just Enough Hope, going long after I stopped working for the company, and we're still very good friends outside of the workspace anyway, and we still communicate, and Just Enough Hope is one of those things that keeps coming up. So we'll get into, there might be a different video, there should be a different video with Jason describing his vantage point, so I'll work on that in a different one. But for me, what Just Enough Hope is the belief, the confidence that you can do it, but you're not always going to get it right. So for me, there are 5, and I'm looking again at my notepad because I'm not going to memorize all this, but that there are in-life teaching moments, right? Whether you are the teacher or the student, there's always going to be an opportunity for you to learn or to provide learning through your actions or through your words, right? So how do you make those happen? And again, as a parent of a teenager, there's plenty of teaching moments. And as an adult, there are still plenty of things for me to learn, whether that's from my child, whether it's from the children that I am associated with through the NICA mountain bike team here in upstate New York, or through my relationship with my spouse and her coworkers and all of the other people that you interact with, right? There's always an opportunity to keep learning. Another way that I think Just Enough Hope exists is to celebrate the successes, right? There are so many successes. There's small ones and there are moonshots, right? And something in between. And we should do a better job of celebrating the successes of the people close to us. And that will help us. Hopefully we don't have another pandemic lockdown, but in the eventuality that whether we're separated by time and space, that we are able to use the technology medium that we have, like video, to let people know. These are the things that matter, and this was something worth recognizing. Another one that I've always enjoyed, especially when I was working in the innovation R&D lab environment space, is to fail forward. Right? There are so many examples, positive examples, of things not working the way that they were thought they should, or how they were created to be, and that was a learning that helped either accelerate the development of the actual product that somebody wanted to achieve, or it took them in a totally different direction, which is great, because that's, again, part of that whole teaching moments. But we don't want to fall backwards, right? We don't want to allow our failures to hinder us in that growth, right? So just enough hope, right? You made a mistake, but you have just enough hope that you're going to be able to get through it. I touched on it a little bit, supporting the life adventures of everyone around us. Like, how do we do it? How do we continue to make sure that that confidence, that support, that teaching, that learning, that being that crutch when there is a failure point, how do we be there, right? So there's that. And then just challenge the possible, and sometimes even challenge the impossible. What are we doing that we could do better? What are we doing that we haven't done? So hopefully that instills in somebody the initiative to, hey, this person did it. I'm better than that person, or I'm the same as that person, or I have talents similar or equal to or greater than that person. Like, how can we as a society prop each other up and showcase what can be done? So I hope that my family life journey, because that's the core of it, right? There are some distinct people in my life that are going to be constants in this video. They are my direct family relations, as well as what I like to refer to as my cycling family. There is also my ice hockey family. There's the work family, right? There are many different people that you can count in your pods of relationships, and they'll start showing up, and hopefully my life experiences can be something that inspire you to try something that you didn't think was possible. And I am fully prepared to have many failures along the way. Most of the time when I take on a project, things go wrong.